When I think about Jesus, the first word that comes to mind is hope. He's my hope. And this world, man, it can get crazy sometimes.
Within the revered baseball sanctuary of Dodger Stadium, a rare post-game Sunday cathedral emerges with a different pitch delivered by a future Hall of Famer.
What anchors you? What gives you hope past this world? For us, that's Jesus. Jesus is our eternal hope.
Clayton Kershaw, Dodger teammates, and manager Dave Roberts returned the Dodgers Faith and Family event to engage devoted participants after a 4-year absence.
We've had it here for a long time. Once COVID hit, we kind of forgot about it. And with everything that's gone on this year, as a team, it just kind of felt like the best way to show what I stand for and what some of our teammates stand for is we believe in Jesus and we get to talk about it. And we've got a cool platform to be able to bring fans out and hear it.
When you're managing an organization with different beliefs, it's a tricky, slippery slope trying to respect everyone's faith and their values. But in this context, we have the opportunity to speak openly and candidly.
Except we're not pastors. You know, we're not great at talking about Jesus in a public way, but what we do want to mention is that we're baseball players that love Jesus.
The team, the organization, you have been a part of the Faith and Family Nights before. Dave, why was it important to bring it back?
You know, I think I've been a part of it as a player, as a coach, and as a manager. I think for us, it was important because this world of inclusivity, I think is important in all fronts. But I also believe that, you know, sometimes we get overly criticized because of our Christian beliefs. Our voices need to be heard too, so I'm very proud to be a part of this.
You know, this is just an important day. We wanted to bring it back to Dodger Stadium. It's been a while since we've had it, and what a turnout we've had. This is incredible. I don't think any of us expected this many people to show up.
And more than just messaging, embracing a genuine Christ-following life is urged.
How do we love with his unconditional love, Dave, in the face of adversity, in the face of opposition, or in the face of disagreement?
I think that's what it is. I think it's love. I was raised to treat everyone with love and respect, and you know, we're not all going to have the same beliefs, but I do trust in my belief and my faith, and I think at the core of it, to pray for people to love everyone, even if we don't always agree with how we live our lives. But I think, you know, my job as a Christian is to continue to treat people with love.
You know, that's the unique challenge of the world we live in, and I feel like we've been given that challenge by our Lord. And it's, in a way, there's all this different combativeness coming from different angles and different viewpoints, but I feel like it's a challenge to each other to continue to encourage to love each other as one's brother.
We're called as disciples of Jesus to show how he lived his life and try to be the best disciple we can for him. Because I think some people get the wrong message about what Jesus is. It's this exclusive group that judges everybody, and that's not true at all. It's a choice to follow Jesus, and in that way it is exclusive. But at the end of the day, the way people follow Jesus is to love everyone well.
Well, I think the most important thing is for us to put ourselves out there amongst other people, show them what it means to truly be a Christian, and not criticize other people, and not to say that they're doing things wrong, but to show them that when you're a Christian, this is what can happen, and show what it really, really means to love Jesus.
After you hit home runs, you'll acknowledge him. You'll head to the dugout. You've got fans there, but now you've got them not just as Dodger fans, you've got them as brothers and sisters. Does that give you and the guys a sense of strength?
I think it always does. It's, you know, it's a family. It's a family, and you know, we're all here on this earth for a purpose, and you know, that's to glorify Jesus, glorify God, and to get to do it on this field, I think it's a very special thing.
Do you find 2023 Christianity is growing more intense, requiring more?
There's a little bit more of a culture war these days, and there's a lot more people with more opinions with social media about different things. And what I don't like is that Christianity gets bled into the politics or gets bled into society or culture, and that's not what it is at all. You know, Jesus is following Jesus, and that's all it is. If anything, it gives you a chance to be a little bold about your faith because it's just not understood.
How would people pray for you?
You know what? I really appreciate that. And I think prayer for me is important. And the prayer for me, calmness, stillness, clarity, and remain true to who I am. And at the core of who I am is my faith. I manage the Dodgers. That's my job. It's not who I am. To not have Jesus Christ to fall back and lean on, I just wouldn't, I just don't think I would survive this.